but being the Ravens has to be something you do 24/7 because on the biggest stage, once you deviate from your identity, you get exposed. And we took one to the chin because of that.
I do know, though, what you guys are about as human beings, not just athletes. And I think it's good. I'm glad you're mad because there's a lot of Ravens fans out there. Can I say that? There's one too. Listen, it is what it is. Because the way that organization is run, top to bottom, it I think is the classiest, starting with that owner, Steve Bisciotti, and how you guys bring it on the field. Okay, so if you're the Niners, right now you don't care. I'm assuming you don't care who wins. Or do you? Do you not want the Chiefs to win because of what happened last week? 2 weeks ago?
If I'm being honest, I truly don't care. Whoever plays the best, that's who should win. Like, hats off to those guys for being there. As much as it sucks not to be there, I can't hate on the other guys for, busting their tails and getting to where they are. So I don't care, no dog in the fight, but good luck to both.
Okay, so if you're the Niners, then what should they be preparing for from the Chiefs offense? I mean, you saw it up close and personal.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's first and foremost going to be a really good game. The Niners, personally, what they have to be aware of is Kansas City. So if they stop Kansas City from running the ball, in which we did our game, but you stop those guys from running the ball and you make them one-dimensional, then it's going to be like a long day for the Chiefs, and then you're just going to have to put it throughout the air, and they have to stop Kelsey. And neither of those things are easy tasks, but obviously the 49ers have the people to do that and whatnot. So if they're able to accomplish those things, then it'll be a long day for the Chiefs. But I also see it as if the 49ers, if the Chiefs are not able to stop the 49ers from running the ball, then that can become a long day for Kansas City, because if they truly can run the ball on them, and with McCaffrey and company in the O-line, it's going to be a long day. But if they stop them and make them one-dimensional and force the 49ers in a drop-back game, in which we did, that's not what they want to participate in.
I mean, what was the final score? I wrote it down. 33-19 when you beat the Niners. Running game, you contained it pretty well, right? I mean, that seems to be the key, and it almost always starts with the run in order to set up that pass, right? Do people give the Niners defense enough credit?
I actually don't think people do. When we played them, there were actually some key interior D linemen that didn't play. Armstead is one of the guys that I think is going to be pivotal because he's a bigger D tackle. He can apply pressure. He has good length. Mahomes is going to have a hard time throwing around his length. And he's a guy that can give, interior pressure. And Mahomes likes to step up in the pocket. And if you got good pass rushers that can cave it in and contain from the edge, and he steps up and he's stepping up to a guy that covers a lot of surface, then it might be a little bit more difficult. But then again, we're talking about a guy I think is one of the most special players this league's seen in Patrick Mahomes. But when we talk about the Niners, I want to respect their interior D linemen because some of those guys didn't play versus us. And that was, it's about guys that are not healthy, sometimes in the league. If you're not healthy, it's not the other team's fault, it's your fault. But those are good players.
It is all about timing, right? And you can't help when those injuries come. I think about the Niners last year when they lost to the Eagles and that championship game. Purdy was out. I mean, they were down to their 12th quarterback, right? That's no one's fault. The Eagles said, okay, sorry, we're going. It is what it is. I do want to point this out because as great as the players always are that are on the stage, I think we have the best humans too. I've known Nelson a little bit, love this man. Roquan Smith, you guys. Every year, an award, you guys know, it's the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award. And Roquan was the winner for the Baltimore Ravens this year. And it says a lot about character, which again, that's more important than anything you do on that field, as you know. So to get that award for your team, what did that mean? Because again, it's voted on by guys like Nelson, it's voted on by your peers.
Yeah, absolutely. It was an amazing award to receive from the Ravens, just thinking from the perspective of why I do what I do, and I always just more so live by the note of inspiring and uplifting and inspiring individuals. And if I'm only known as a really good player during my time in the league and just in my life in general, I would feel as if I sold myself short, and everyone that's instilled so many great qualities in myself and done so many great things for me. And so I just think about it from that perspective, and I just know there's countless individuals that will give so much to be in our shoes in a sense, and the light that you can shine on a little kid's day or a family that's going through tough times, it just means a lot. And if I can make an individual smile, that brightens my day and make me happy as well. But it's definitely something I don't take lightly, but I don't really care about the credit for it. It's not why I do what I do.
I know, but I just needed all of them to know, if that's okay. By the way, is this your second year in Baltimore? First year?
First year in Baltimore.
He was in New England before.
You've had a couple years. This is your first, you've had 1.5 years in Baltimore. So you both are learning the Raven way,
Yeah.
kind of at the same time. It's different, right?
100%. I think, I've played in a lot of places, and I'm grateful for every team I've been on. But there's something about Baltimore that really is close to my heart. I got a lot of love and respect for it. It helps that some of my really good friends like Roquan are there. It just felt like family. One thing I can say about Baltimore is when you're there, you feel the love. You feel genuine love from people that love and respect the game. They just love and appreciate the fact that you're a Raven. That you signed up to be a Raven, and you're gonna cherish being a Raven. And because of them, when you go out and you play with passion, you play with creativity, you want to have fun, and you put on a show for them. So it's a special place.
Tell them, I know they would love to have you. Okay.